Hey Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. My name is Echo Moon. Today I'm bringing you your second half of February love reading. This is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and it's a general love reading. So it's going to apply to both singles and couples. Next month, my goal, so I'm going to make it my goal to separate the videos. So a singles video, a couples video. It's just, I try to be efficient with my time, you know, but I do want to split it up. I kind of want to go back to that, but just not do it within the same video. So yeah, both singles and couples, since this is a general love reading, okay? Some of it may apply to you, some of it may not. So just take what resonates with you and leave what does not. We're going to start off with the oracle spread, clear that out, then do the tarot spread. Two separate spreads. Sometimes they resonate with one another, sometimes they don't. Again, take what resonates with you. Okay, so we're just going to do a one card pull to start off the oracle spread. We have Sea Witch. Who else had this? It was either Pisces or Cancer. I'm not sure. Either way, what that's all about is looking at your love life with a fresh pair of eyes. Okay? With the Sea Witch is all about getting in touch with your childlike energy, going within, looking at things from a curious point of view, without having any expectations or any, you know, preconceived notions. It's just wonderment. Like, it's fresh. It's like looking at your relationships with either the person you're with or the people you're around with a brand new pair of eyes, baby. Okay? But be lighthearted. Don't take things too seriously is what the Sea Witch is also about. Now, let's go ahead and pull out a few oracles for you. We have the Tribe. We have Why. Damn, this card came up in like every reading today. What the hell? It's like not really one of my favorite cards in the deck. And we have Never Ending Story. All right, so for some of you guys, those of you guys who are single, you want something where it's an equal give and take. You want something where, you know, you can lead, the other person can lead, and vice versa. Okay, with the Tribe. With Why, it's like you're questioning, why do you keep running into the same situation, either A, with the same person, or B, with a different person? But it always seems like there's no balance there. It always feels like there's no equality. Okay, and that's heavy energy. So that's where the Sea Witch comes involved. That's when the Sea Witch comes into play, where it's just like, you know, look at things from a lighter perspective. Don't look at things from a serious point of view. If you look at this picture, and I do like this picture a lot because it says a lot. She's sitting up there with her hands in her head, okay, or her head in her hands. How about I get it together, Echo? And then right next to her, maybe if we can focus here, if you look right there, there's a mirror. She's not looking at herself in the mirror. She's deciding to avoid that. And then the meter down here is a love meter that says yes, no, yes, no. It says love me, yes, no, yes, no. So it's just like, you know, some of you guys are at wit's end, where it's just like others, you have to do some self-reflection, and you have to ask yourself, why do you find yourself in those situations where there's imbalance? Face things within you that you really don't want to face, because let's be honest, and even I can say this, that there's things that I don't really want to face. I know about them, I acknowledge them, and you know how they affect who I am today. They don't define me. I get that. But at the same time, some things are just hard to really dig deep and get to the core at, because it's fear. Some people stay in a relationship because of fear. Some people keep attracting the same person because that's what they're comfortable with, because they fear like if they take a risk elsewhere, you know, They don't want to get their heart broken. They don't want to get their feelings hurt, etc. Let's look at the connection. What connects you and this other person? Whether they're in your life or not. Clean it up. All right? Your connection is all about leaving the past in the past. Let go of baggage. Don't bring it in the current relationship. Don't bring it in the next relationship. Leave it where it lies, which is in the past. Okay? We don't live in the past. We live in the now. Literally, right now. All right, so let's go ahead and do the tarot spread. Let's see what messages, other messages we have for you here, Sagittarius. We're going to lay out the cards first, and then we're going to go over them after. Current situation, we have the Seven of Cups. Your challenge. Holy shit. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? I did not know I had two of the same cards in the same deck. And that's not even like a bonus card where it has something different. It's literally the same card off of the same deck. That is some funky, dunky shit. And I'm keeping it because I've never seen that before. And of course, you know, you shuffle. I mean, I've never had to pull out two sevens, Seven of Cups like that. Wow. Okay. Let's rewind. Step back. Move forward. All right. Your actions that you need to take to get over your challenge is the Four of Cups. The lessons that you can learn from one another is death. How they feel about you. Four of Pentacles. The outcome. You have the Ten of Pentacles. All right. Let's scooch-a-mooch. That is weird, man. That is weird. All right. Anyway. Current situation. Some of you guys are confused. Some of you guys are feeling like you're having the wool pulled over your eyes. Some of you guys are feeling like, you know, you're emotionally tied to different aspects of your relationship to the point where it can lead to disillusionment. It's just like you have options. You have all these different emotions going on within you. So it's a time where you need to center yourself. You need to ground yourself. Okay? Which runs into the challenge, which is funny. That's a double dose of the same energy. You know? Confusion. Because one, you do have choices, but it's all about zooming in and focusing on the target, whether that be what you want from a person, whether that be a person, whether it be what you want from love, so on and so forth. When it comes to love, it's just like, don't disillusion yourself. You know what it is that you want. Don't get scattered-brained. Focus on the one cup. Just like in the picture, you got the one cup right there. And all these other cups are just there as a distraction. And it's up to you as whether you want to pay attention to those other cups in order for them to distract you, or do you want to pay attention to the one cup in the middle there? So your current and your challenge, your challenge is your current situation for some of you guys. Okay? Now, the advice or action that you need to take to overcome the challenge is you need to let go of some of those things that are distracting you. You need to take the time out and look at what you have around you that makes you feel good versus what you don't have. Some of you guys, you have love being offered to you, but right now might not be the time. Others of you, your advice to get out of that confusion state, pull back on some of those emotions, reel back those emotions. Again, take the time out, meditate. Even though the Four Cups is, you know, what's the freaking word I'm looking for? I was about to say the directions. The definition, okay, is, you know, boredom and discontentment and all this other stuff. But ultimately, if you look at the card, the girl's basically, she's thinking, she's in deep thought. But it's like she's looking at what she has. It's not realizing what she, like, all of the things that she has. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like counting your blessings. But really what this is about for the action is, yeah, take some of those cups away. Take some of that emotion away. You know, start analyzing things, but come from a place of compassion and come from a place of love. Okay? Because that's where it's pure, and that overcomes any fear. Love overcomes any fear. Okay? The lessons that you need to learn from one another is death. Putting it into things that are no longer serving your highest good. You know, when it's time for a new beginning, no matter what, it has to happen. That's called growth. So at the end of the day, that's what you need to learn from one another is growth, but growing together if you're in a relationship, or if you're not. And obviously I'm talking about you and somebody else, okay? So whoever you're talking to, dealing with, prospect, whatever. But at the end of the day, what you guys can learn from each other is transformation, and it's okay to change. You don't have to hold on to things, because how they feel about you is that sometimes you can be blocked off. Sometimes you can close yourself off. And sometimes you hold on to things. You hold on to things a little bit too much. Where it's just like, let it go and move on. Okay? The outcome is beautiful though. The outcome is abundance. This is happiness. This is the end all to be all. This is like, you know, abundance, prosperity, family, happiness, you know, security. That's all there. So let's pull out some clarifiers. All right. Damn, that is weird. I might have to go through every single card in that deck. All right. All right. 7 of Cups in your current position. I'm going to let that go. Let's lay out the cards and we are going to go back to them. We have the Chariot clarifying the 7 of Cups in your current position. For the 7 of Cups in your challenge position, we have the Page of Cups. For the actions that you need to take regarding your challenge, we have the Knight of Swords clarifying the 4 of Cups. Clarifying Death card is the Devil. Clarifying 4 of Pentacles is 2 of Swords. And lastly, clarifying the 10 of Pentacles, we have the Hermit. We have the Hermit. So it's all about finding that clarity and that enlightenment within. Okay? It's being aware, it's being conscious of your connection with people, the person, whoever. Okay? So clarifying the 7 of Cups in the current situation is the Chariot. So it's just like, instead of sitting there and, you know, getting all confused and worked up in a daze, take action. Make a decision and take action. Pretty much same here. Take action. Express your feelings. Express how you feel. Tap into your intuition as well, because the Page of Cups isn't just about a message. It's also about intuition. So tap into your intuition. If you feel like you don't need all these distractions, then you need to go ahead and lose some of them. And how are you going to go ahead and do that? You are going to express yourself. You're going to be honest with yourself, and you're going to be honest with the people that you deal with. Whoever that is, whether they're coming in or whether you have them. You want to stop being confused? Then hone in your emotions. Use your mental energy. It's kind of like, instead of doing the whole balance of emotion and mental, it's kind of like hone in on that clarity. Hone in on getting that answer. Communicate. Okay? And it may not come out right, but you know what? At the end of the day, your point gets across. If you're unhappy, then you need to express why you're unhappy. Now, when it comes to the transformation, Excuse me, when it comes to the transformation. Yeah. When it comes to the death card, clarifying that is the devil card. So you guys both need to understand and learn when to let go, when something is becoming toxic, that you need to start over and you need to have a new beginning. That's where the death card comes in with the transformation, putting an end to something to begin something anew. You know? So it's just like understanding, and these are the lessons you learn from one another, understanding the toxicity of the relationship, understanding the restrictions, and understanding what's tying you together with you and someone else, or you and this person coming in, understanding that and being able to let it go in order to begin anew. Whether that's dropping old issues, whether that's dropping the person, whether that's, you know, dropping how you feel and how you think when it comes to love, as far as attaching yourself to something or someone, let it go. All right. Now, how they feel about you, like I said, Four of Pentacles, they feel like you hold on to some things. They feel like, you know, you can block yourself off emotionally sometimes. Clarifying that is a Two of Swords. So they feel like you are indecisive. They feel like you don't know exactly what you want. And right now, to be honest with you, for the Seven of Cups to come out twice like that, you don't know what you want. You don't know what you want. Now, the outcome for the Ten of Pentacles, clarifying that, is the Hermit. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Cancer, a Capricorn, a Virgo. All of the signs are here except for Wands. But we have earth, air, and water all up in here. Anyway, so your outcome is you do find that enlightenment. You do find that value. You do find that worth. You go within. You find your answers. You tap into that intuition, okay, that you had a problem with before because your mind was too muddled, okay? But that happiness, that end game, that's there. Ultimately, you just gotta come from a place of, like I said, compassion, but also come from a place where it's just like not beating around the bush, getting straight to the point, and not worrying about hurting the other person. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, sometimes people just need to hear it straight. Okay, you got to give it to them straight, because if not, then they get all confused and they start like misunderstanding you. And I've been there, done that. I'm good. Like, you know, sometimes, you know, it might come off harshly, but you can always buffer that with, I'm not trying to say this to hurt you. You know what I mean? That's how you could just buffer that situation. But ultimately, yeah, you get the enlightenment you need. So for some of you guys, it's all about finding your own happiness, finding a happiness with someone else, or reestablishing the happiness within that relationship that you're currently in. Okay? But overall, Sagittarius, this was good. This was to the point. I liked it. That Seven of Cups, though, that shit was trippy, right? That was trippy. I don't go through like individual cards at this point. You know what I mean? Like, for what? I just clear my deck of any energy, bless it, and move forward. I don't sit up there and look at all the damn cards. There was 2 Seven of Cups up in there. All right, I'm sorry. I'm like up here wasting time. Anyway, Sagittarius, thank you for your patience. Thank you for your time. Please like, subscribe, and comment below if this resonates with you. If you want a personal reading, again, information is in the description box below. You can email me or go onto my website. In the meantime, you guys, I wish you many blessings and I wish you love and light. I'll catch you later. Bye.